The big game, Super Bowl 52, is this weekend, and millions of Americans will be glued to their televisions. If you're here, you're watching Channel 5 for the game. And if you're throwing a Super Bowl party, here are some ways you can save. According to Young Finance 101, have a potluck. Just because you are hosting the game doesn't mean that you need to provide all the food and all the drinks. Next, try going generic. Don't spend a ton of money on the name brand items. Also, you can visit warehouse clubs, buy in bulk, and save. Shop at stores like Sam's Club and Costco. Lastly, use plastic. Don't waste time washing dishes. Plastic is faster to clean up and you can recycle it. For more tips, just visit our website. That's WMCActionNews5.com.
Tax season's here. Today's the official start to file. Here are 3 ways to jumpstart your tax filing right now. You may want to write this down too. First, be sure to keep all those receipts. You can store your receipts together and digitally scan them for quick access. Next, check for deductions. Did you buy a house last year? What about getting married? Did you have any children or go to college? All these life events can be deducted. Students can qualify for a tax break with the Lifetime Learning Credit and the American Opportunity Credit. And don't forget about tracking your charitable donations. They are also tax deductible. Remember, the last day to file your taxes this year is Tuesday, April 17th.
6:15 now. Are you tired of seeing those unwanted gift cards go to waste? Well, not to worry, because we have 3 solutions to make the most of them. Sell them. Make money back by exchanging your gift cards for cash on sites like Cardpool and Card Cash. Next, donate unwanted gift cards. There are plenty of fundraising committees at schools, churches, and charities that are always in need of gift cards that can be redeemed for supplies. And lastly, regift. If you plan to never use the gift card, then hand it over to someone who will. Remember, the longer you hold on to a gift card, the more likely you are not going to use it.
I'm now at 6:16, and do you have a hangover this morning, honestly? Did you have too much fun last night? Are you looking to get rid of that hangover? Although there's no magic potion to cure a hangover, Men's Health and BuzzFeed have some suggestions for you. First, drink plenty of water, especially after all that Super Bowl food. Alcohol can make you go to the restroom a lot, causing you to lose a lot of liquid. Also, stay hydrated as much as possible. Try eating some toast this morning or some crackers. Carbs can usually help bring your blood sugar levels back up to where they need to be. If your blood level drops, your liver could go into overtime trying to metabolize that alcohol. Next, take a shot of pickle juice. Might sound a little bit strange, but the salts in pickle juice can help you replenish your electrolytes and put your body back on balance. And lastly, sweat it out. Get some exercise in. That can help you beat that hangover.
Time is now 6:16. A new year means a new start to landing that next job in your field. Or if you're considering a career shift, then there's room to hit the ground running. Have good job habits. Do your research. Make sure you apply for a job that you want and qualify for. And if a recruiter does call, make sure you're knowledgeable about the company. Next, learn from the best. Surround yourself with people who enjoy the job and excel at it. And go one step further. Offer to help and take on some more responsibilities at work. Make yourself noticeable and an obvious choice for future promotions.
6:15 the time. What's more exhausting than sleeping on a bad mattress is shopping for one. If you are dreading the trip to the mattress store, we have some tips this morning from Consumer Reports and the Washington Post to make your experience a little easier. First, compare the different types of mattresses. There are 4 basic types: foam, innerspring, adjustable air, and latex. Next, get comfortable while checking out the mattress you want. Lie down, get a feel for it. And last, haggle. Once you decide on the model, get the price lowered. Save money and sleep well knowing that you got a great deal.
Well, do you snore? You could be one of 90 million Americans who do, but don't worry. Here are some lifestyle changes you could make. First, control your weight. Stop eating late at night and consuming alcohol before bedtime. Next, flush out your nasal passages. And lastly, chew sugar-free gum. The older we get, the tissue lining in our throats become lax. So take 20 minutes twice a day chewing gum to exercise those facial muscles.
Interesting.
It is interesting. For more tips to help you stop snoring, head over to our website at WMCActionNews5.com.
Did you go overboard during the holidays and find your debt out of control? If you're looking for a fast way to pay down those balances that you charged up, here's 5 ways to reach your goal. Let's go through them right now. First, check out credit cards that have a lower interest rate or 0 introductory rate to transfer your balance. This could save you time and money on interest. Create a plan and stick with it. Strategize ways to play off multiple accounts. Put together a detailed budget, establish good spending habits, and start paying your bill more than once a month. Credit card companies out there will allow you to make more than one payment a month and earn some extra cash on the side to help pay down that debt.
6:15 now, and are you looking for ways to save on your next trip to the makeup counter? Well, if so, here are some suggestions from Young Finance 101 before you buy. First, sign up for store loyalty programs rather. Get points for the cash you spend so you can save money later. Stores like Sephora even give a free item on your birthday when you sign up for their program. Second, shop at discount stores like TJ Maxx and Ross. Those stores often have high-end products for a lot less. And lastly, ask for free samples. Many stores will hand out free samples for customers to try out products before they buy to see if they like the makeup. For more tips, visit our website at WMCActionNews5.com. Size really does matter. We'll help you measure up to those bare necessities coming up tomorrow. Ladies, you could be wearing the wrong bra size. 8 out of 10 women every day wear the wrong size. Don't let your cup runneth over because of the wrong support. After all, size really does matter in this case. It is essential, ladies, to have a well-fitted bra. Our bodies change due to factors such as dieting, pregnancy, exercise, and sometimes for no apparent reason whatsoever. Wearing the wrong bra size could also be bad for your health. Those ill-fitted bras can contribute to chronic headaches, back pain, restricted breathing, rashes, and abrasions. So it's time to measure up, and we're going to show you how it's done. You will need a tape measure. Once you have that, you'll first find your correct band size. You'll need to measure around your rib cage underneath your breast. Once you have that measurement, add 5 more inches to it. So if your measurement is 31 inches around your rib cage, your band size is 36 inches. Next, you'll need to measure for your cup size. You'll need to measure around the fullest part of your bust. If it comes out to be the same size as your band measurement, then you are an A cup. For each additional inch, you'll go up in a cup size. Here's a chart of what your bra size will be. Don't worry if you think that you might not get this right. There are local retailers such as Victoria's Secret that will measure your bra size for free. Remember, it's what's underneath that counts. Wednesday, Donald Trump triumphed over Hillary Clinton as he claimed victory as America's 45th president. This was an astonishing win for the 70-year-old businessman and reality TV host. Despite lacking military or political experience, Trump won by capitalizing on voters' economic anxieties and wanting to make America great again. We are 73 days away from the presidential inauguration, which is set for Friday, January 20th. We will have continuing coverage of Trump's road to the White House right here on WMC Action News 5. If you are over the age of 55 looking for new opportunities and willing to move to Mexico, then Starbucks might have a job waiting for you. A Starbucks in Mexico opened its first cafe operated entirely by senior citizens. Starbucks is spearheading a new program with the National Institute for the Elderly to help give employment opportunities to senior citizens. By the end of the year, Starbucks will have employed 120 senior adults. Starbucks Mexico CEO said he's happy Starbucks has been able to open up employment for a section of the population who sometimes struggle to find employment. A new twist in a real-life movie mystery. A pair of famed ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz missing for years.
Wow.
13 years, actually,
Man.
sparking searches by police and movie buffs alike.
Crazy.
I know.
And now there's a break in the case. NBC's Joe Fryer has details.
In the world of movies,
Tap your heels together 3 times.
they're truly famous footwear. So iconic are these ruby slippers, they're practically characters in The Wizard of Oz.
All right, developing at this noon hour, numerous passengers' flight crew had to be quarantined on the runway at JFK International Airport in New York after becoming ill. Emirates Airline Flight 203 from Dubai, carrying 500 passengers, reported that 100 people aboard that flight were feeling sick. The plane was quarantined on the tarmac here as emergency vehicles responded. 10 people were taken to the hospital, 7 crew members and 3 passengers.
Operations are underway after a 40-year-old flyover collapsed in Calcutta, India this morning. State officials said at least 6 people were hurt so far. There are no casualties, though. A preliminary inspection indicated there is no one trapped inside that rubble.
The CEO of USA Gymnastics is stepping down after only 9 months. Carrie Perry resigned last night, effective immediately, according to USA Gymnastics. Perry stepped in an effort to help the organization recover from Dr. Larry Nassar's sex abuse scandal. Nassar, of course, you may recall, he is the disgraced former USA Gymnastics and Michigan State doctor that was sentenced to 175 years in prison after more than 150 women and girls said he sexually abused them over the past 2 decades. Installing solar power systems for your home can get a little pricey, but there are ways to offset the cost. Those helpful hints coming up.
Hakuna Matata. A lion that got real friendly with tourists is going viral. Whoa, don't worry though. He has a problem-free philosophy.
Here, kitty.
And Tropical Depression Gordon now pushing its way through Mississippi into Arkansas. I'll show you the latest impacts and how much rain could fall coming up in my first alert forecast.
Installing a solar power system for your home can get expensive, but there are ways to help offset that cost.
Linda Baccaro gives us a look at some of the new incentives out there and if you can use them.
After living in this home for 27 years, Eugenio Bedoya recently decided to cut his energy bills and switch to solar.
All right, check this out here. This is viral video from a safari park in Crimea. A lion gets into a car with tourists here. Yeah, just climbs in. I don't want a lion in my car. But he climbs all over the tourists, cuddles, licks them, and this comes after an incident a few weeks ago after a woman was hurt by a different lion at the very same park. This park is famous for offering visitors more interaction with their lions.
He's a lap lion.
Is that what that is?
A lap lion, yes.
It's a big lion. All I see is his teeth. Okay, 12:17 the time right now. Massive claws here. No claws on Spencer Denton, though.
No, I was just sitting here thinking,
No.
no sir.
No.
Not happening.
No.
People magazine named the best dressed woman of 2018, and it's none other than Her Royal Highness Meghan Markle. The celebrity publication said that the 37-year-old, who became the Duchess of Sussex when she married Britain's Prince Harry in May, topped People magazine's annual list. She beat out Hollywood actresses Kate Blanchett and Sandra Bullock, human rights lawyer Amal Clooney, and she's also married to George Clooney.
Right.
Yeah. And reality
Got that
TV
one.
star Kim Kardashian. People's Style issue hits newsstands this Friday.
Next at noon, Merriam-Webster adds more words to its dictionary. Which trendy words made the list? When we come back.
So what's happening this weekend? The Classic College and Career Fair is this morning at 9 a.m. at the Pipkin Building here at Tiger Lane, and the Coaches Luncheon is at noon. Then tonight at 8, the Classic Music Festival gets underway at the Landers Center. Now tomorrow, then on game day, the Classic Tailgate kicks off at 8 a.m. here at the Liberty Bowl parking lot. And the SHC parade starts at 9 tomorrow morning. It will proceed along Park Avenue from Haynes to Airways. And of course, the game starts at 6 tomorrow night. The highly anticipated halftime shows featuring the school's bands. And then after the game, the 5th quarter, it will feature the Battle of the Bands. Now, coming up in our next half hour at 5:30, I'll talk a little bit more about that parade tomorrow morning and some cool faces you may get to see.
WMC Action News 5's Kelly Roberts joins us now with what some lawmakers are expected to bring up this morning. Kelly?
Good morning. Earlier this summer, President Trump nominated Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court after Justice Kennedy announced his retirement.
With Bluetooth technology in most newer vehicles, any information on your phone could be hacked when you sell that vehicle. There is one very important step to take before you sell.
We begin with breaking news. 4 inmates escaped from the Coahoma County, Mississippi jail overnight. Their charges ranging from burglary to rape to murder. Well, one of Guam's top government officials is issuing a call for calm amid North Korea's threats to attack the U.S. territory. NBC's Miguel Almaguer reports from Guam. Roger Henderson is here from the Humane Society of Memphis and Shelby County with our very adorable pet of the week. This is Everly, everyone. And yeah, just in time for the camera, she shakes. But she is adorable, so tell us a little bit about her.
All right, so Everly comes to the Humane Society as a 4-year-old retriever mix. She is great with other kids and dogs. She is just a well-rounded pup. Like I said, not really a pup, she's 4 years old. But we're glad to have her on TV because she loves the camera, and you know, like I said, she loves other people. She was backstage just loving on all the staff. She's an adorable.
And look at those paws. I guess they were specially groomed some type of way. They look like little bear claws.
Well, if you've ever seen a retriever, yeah, they have those kind of bear claws. But she's a furry love bug. She's a lot of fun to have around. She loves to go out to our play yards at 935 Farm Road, and we've got several runs out there for our pups to play in, and she loves to dart around all of our little obstacles, and she's just a fantastic dog.
I see a few spots on her tongue as if she could be mixed with some chow chow.
Yeah, so we're not really sure what she's mixed with.
Okay.
We see that she's predominantly retriever mix, and that's why we throw the mixed part in there, because we're not really sure what she is.
All right. Well, she is ready for you to take home. And Roger, I know we're going to make it easy for him, so we put the information there on your screen. You can call the Memphis Humane Society at 901-937-3900. Go and get Everly and take her home this weekend, and you all can head out to Shelby Farms for a nice walk.
Oh, yeah. Be great.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you.
Thank you, Everly. We'll be right back.
Dramatic body camera video now released of a police shooting that left a teenager dead in Marion, Arkansas, and we've now learned the officers involved will not be charged. You may not need to get a side job soon. There was no winner from last night's Powerball or the Mega Millions drawings. That means the combined jackpot goes up to nearly $800 million. So if you win that, don't need a side job. And as Kerry Sanders reports, if you did win, you could face one other big problem, though.
Congress is back in session today after the long weekend, but it has a deadline looming ahead of them.
Yeah, and a budget needs to be in place by the end of the month to avoid another government shutdown. WMC Action News 5's Kelly Roberts joining us with more on the battle ahead. Kelly.
Good morning. Senators stayed in Washington this August instead of heading home for the month's recess and passed 9 of 12 needed appropriation bills. But the fight will be, in the end, passing the same bills as the House of Representatives to avoid a government shutdown.